Hey guys, the Emerald Banker here, and do you remember that one time we went camping? No? Well, good, kudos to you. That's because we didn't. Or maybe we have, depending if you watch this video after my other two videos. Please tell me in the comments below if you started off in this video or not. But please subscribe to join the Emerald Banks. And, well, time for that story to begin. And in the backyard of this house. I know camping in your backyard isn't generally a preferred topic, or method of camping, but since this is a flat world, we really don't have much of a choice. But if you want me to do a camping series, please let me know. As I said last time, we have the camper here, who can trade us stuff, such as emeralds for venison, which is if you kill a deer. Let me just find this mod real quick. You can make venison over the campfire. The campfire is powered by coal, and depending on what grill kit will depend on how much things you can cook on it. You also have this tent here where you can put storage, you can sleep, or you can even put a tiny lantern in for it to, well, get light at night. There's also the log benches, which I think I'm supposed to be able to sit on. Haha, real camping. Oh, I sit pretty weird because of the Mo Ben mod. Let me off. What's happening? There we go, let me just replace that. That doesn't usually happen. Sorry about that. Here we go. Another interesting thing is the bear traps. Now, you notice how I haven't done the crafting recipes for a crafting table. Well, I've made this a lot easier on myself. Let's just grab an uncrafting table, and it can show us the recipes right there by putting the object there. A bear trap is some metal stakes and a pressure plate. It would seem we're just going to leave this there for the video. And there's metal stakes, canvas, and canvas will be used later for making your tent. You can see mine's over there. And you'll also need a sleeping bag if you actually want to sleep in it. Let's see what a lantern is, what you use to make it. You need 5 glass panes and 3 gold ingots. You can also make the fur stuff, which is what I think you get from killing bears. Heck, I'll show you what a bear looks like real quick. Oh, it's not just a bear, it's a grizzly. Where you go? Oh, I remember. Last time I had it set to peaceful. Okay, let's just spawn this bear. Seems fitting now that the weather's getting a little damper. But one thing you can use the bear trap for, if I grab this, and if I just search up some or catch some fish later. Not ish, I said fish. Here we go. Let's grab a raw fish. Place that down there, and boom. Just put that in the... Not what I meant to do. And that should lure the bear if I can get him close enough to it. Hey, you stupid bear, get over there. Well, he won't move, but... Wait. Okay. See? And the bear trap will not hurt them, it'll just keep them in... Oh, actually it will. You can either use this as a way to trap and kill the bear, or if I can just find the dang thing, I can get it off. I thought you could get it off him. Anyway, say you're a major hunter like I am, you can knock him down because the potion effects will slap right through him. And you should get oh, I thought that was from the deer, but I guess that's from some... Oh, there's his vengeance spirit from a different mod, so yeah, the bear will haunt me now. Let's just turn this game back to peaceful, so the vengeance spirit will be away from us. That's why we're camping. But say you got some meat, like you hunted something, get a little coal. I know this is cheating because I'm going through creative, but just hear me out. Put this here, and you can cook things. And I'm not quite certain how you do this, but I think if you take an iron, you can roast marshmallows. Marshmallows after a long, hard day. Also, there's the rucksack, the backpack, and the pouch. Which, let me just go to /game mode 0, go to game mode 1. I can actually put on the backpack. If I go to E, I can go to backpack. It's like a whole extra storage area for all this extra stuff I don't need. Well, there's the code books for all like my codes and doors and whatnot and some other stuff. But let's see what I look like with these spur pants on. Not too shabby. Let's check that venison. Oh, dang, I forgot to say, if you cook something too long, it just turns into dust. Well, let's cook this last piece that we have here correctly. It'll take a little time to cook, but... Well, let's see. Let's head back to creative real quick. Game mode 0. And see what else can we do here in this mod. Oh wait, whoops. Game mode 1. Oh, here we go. Just check there, so... Oh, it's almost done, so I'll pull that up. Okay, got it just in time. But other things we can do with this mod are, well, there's not much more we can do, but you can take the Swiss knife, and this is a very interesting thing. If you're in survival and you equip this, you can actually craft that crafting table. Like, let me show you. Real quick, 0. See this right here? You equip the Swiss knife, and you can actually go here, and you can craft anything you'd normally be able to craft with a crafting table. Not an uncrafting table, because that deconstructs things, but yeah, you would be able to craft stuff on the road, which can be very helpful. See, you want an emerald? Okay, let me get one for my vault. Just wait here a second, and I'll go get one. Game mode 1. I know this is cheap, but I'm an emerald banker. I just get this from my storage vaults. Okay, Mr. Camper. Can I buy some venison from you? Oh geez, did that bear beat you up? Oh, plus it's cooked, so I can eat this once I get hungry. Okay, this rain is getting annoying. Once I eat this venison, I'm gonna sit on a log, tell a spooky story, and then I'm gonna hit the sack and say bye-bye. As I usually do, but it takes a little time, so let's bounce on this trampoline a little bit. Because I'm aware that can get some energy out. Come on, come on. Come on, run out of energy. Come on, run out of energy, run out of energy. Seriously, man, get a little hungry. This is difficult. Why is it so hard to become hungry? Real life, I would have had this down in a couple seconds. Ow, my foot touched the fire. Ow, 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 ow. Well, you get the picture. Let's turn it to nighttime so I can tell you that story now. Set time. Night. Oh yeah, time set night. Alright. Now let's sit down on the log bench, assuming it doesn't crash the game this time. Well then. It was a long and distant night, much like this one on a merry rainy night. And through the darkness, bears crept in sight. They marched and marched. As campers went by, they would go back and sneak there and steal their food. The campers were ready this time, but not as well as they'd thought. They'd placed out bear traps, but with no bait. Therefore, the bear eluded them and slowly crept up onto the tent, and jumped on them viciously, knocking the tent to the ground as they quickly ran after being scratched by the bear. Air to the car, and and swiftly drove away, as most camping trips are not successful. Because we are mortal men, and we are not fit to work out here, as most people are, unless you're freaking Native Americans. And I'm still having trouble getting off this freaking bench. Let's just break the stupid bench. Get off the bench. Well, that was the story, and those people barely escaped with their lives, as the bear still continued to chase them, even after they had eluded him. Not again. And they barely got away, told this tale. That man once told me that you should never stay in an actual forest, which is why we actually camped in my backyard. And he is very fortunate he lived, for the god of the bears has bestowed upon him the ability to escape the bear by offering him honey. Yes, that god was Winnie the Pooh. And yes, you can actually sleep in this tent. And I'll see you the next morning, and goodbye.